Good morning students, welcome back to today class. The last class we saw about types of water bodies like ocean, seas, lake, lagoon, and these are places, waterfalls, these are places are called different types of water bodies. And today class we are going to see about water cycles and how it forms. So water cycle is a continuous process. So water cycle it's called one of a continuous process, continuous changes. Here I draw some pictures and this is the examples of changes of water cycles. So the water changes its in the state form of a liquid solid first. So solid example in the ice cube. So the solid changes to liquid. So the ice cube started to melt means so next step we can see the water. So this is called liquid. So the liquid also changes into the gas form. So the water starts to evaporate. So the solid first step it's solid, the solid changes to liquid. So next one the liquid changes to gas. So this is a process of water cycle. And next one the stages of water cycle. So the first stage it's called evaporation, and this is a you can consider like a river. So the evaporation, so the heat energy means the sun, it's called the sun providing heat energy. So the heat energy of the sun falls on the water bodies like rivers, oceans, lake. So the water slowly evaporate. The water slowly evaporate as a vapor into the air. So this is called evaporation. Due to the sun energy, the water bodies starts to evaporate and mixed with the air. This is called evaporation. And the second stage it's called condensation. The second step it's called condensation. So in this step so as the vapors raise the high, the vapor starts to reach the high, the cooler temperature make them cool and turn back into the liquid form. So it raises into the high place and the temperature make them cool down and return back to liquid. So this is called condensation. And in this stage the formations of the clouds also started to forming. The clouds also started to forming in the condensation stage. And the third stage it's called precipitation. The third stage is called precipitation. So in this stage the winds due to the wind movement, the clouds particles due to the wind movement, the clouds particles started to crash. So due to the wind movement it causes the clouds particles started to crash. So it's became a rain bearing clouds and the rain also started. So it's fall back onto the earth surface, and this process is known as precipitations. So in this process it's called so in this stage the rain bearing clouds are forming and the rain also starting. So the liquid form again we can see the earth surface. So this process it's known as a precipitation. And the fourth process it's called runoff and infiltration. The fourth stage it's called runoff and infiltration. Infiltration. So in the stage the water either runs off into the oceans. So if it is rains means so automatically the waters runs into the oceans and rivers and ground surface. So at the time the soil also absorb the water. So this process is a continuous process, and this is a changes of and this is a process of water cycle. The first stage it's called evaporation, and second stage condensation, and third stage precipitation, and fourth stage runoff and infiltration. So in this stage the water starts to run into the oceans, rivers, and at the time the soils so in the river place an earth surface also fully covered with soil. So the soil starts to absorb the rainwater. So this is a continuous process. So dear students, I learned this topic today. Thank you.